MLB Network Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. A.J. Schugel, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. 2-1 home now to Gardner. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. The next 3-2. This is on the ground over to first, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Polanco. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks leave 1. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Digging in, Starling Marte. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
Digging in, Jung Ho Gong. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the. Here's Starlin Castro. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. If you're tired, you better wake up, because he's going to snap the ball back at you as the pitcher. He's going to make the game move and exciting. He's a throwback, old school Cervelli.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's Didi Gregorius. He went deep in the contest last night.
Gregorius.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Batting sixth.
Here's John Jaso now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you with us on MLB Network. To 2-2 now.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And this will be fouled away. Now another 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Settling in now, Michael Pineda. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On the ground to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to center field, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Phil Gosselin. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting 8th, catcher Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a looper to left. Gardner moving to his left. 2 down.
Batting 9th, catcher A.J. Schugel.
Stepping in, A.J. Schugel. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. Ellsbury is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Ready for another chance. Jacoby Ellsbury, a base hit in his first trip. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Hit the other way out toward right field. McCutchen is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 on to the bottom of the 4th now. Ready now, Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in to try it again. Jung Ho Gong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Gardner. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down into zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, John Jaso.
Here's John Jaso now. Pineda into his motion. Here comes the 3-2. Ripped down the first base line.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Stepping in now, Phil Gosselin. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this. Now to the plate, Starlin Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
First baseman number 17.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Standing in now, Chase Headley. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-0. Digging in now, Francisco Cervelli. He flew out in his last at bat. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Castro trying to get there. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The pitcher, number 31.
Digging in for his second at bat, A.J. Schugel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that'll be the second out.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Ready once again, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Pineda comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there,
next for the
a
Yankees.
mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Gary Sanchez.
In now, Gary Sanchez. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Aaron Judge waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Now a swing and a soft liner, foul. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That has lifted his team up with that.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
Whoa, those 2-out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors and a couple of men left on. 2, 3, and 4. Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready once again, Jung Ho Gong. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jung Ho Gong becomes out number 2 this inning. This is in the air to right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Tyler Glasnow is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
2 strikes.
This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Slapped hard the opposite way. Polanco is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The pitcher, number 35, Michael Pineda.
Greg Bird will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Greg Bird.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Bombers. Score remains 2. Adam Warren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Josh Harrison stands in. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now. John Jaso. A hit in 2 tries so far. 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Phil Gosselin.
Ready for another chance. Phil Gosselin 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's Brett Gardner now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Brett Gardner goes quietly to lead off the 8th. Grounded fouled off to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here's another 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Cervelli. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. There goes the runner. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Starling Marte. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We played 8 full. It's the Pirates 3. Tony Watson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Chris Stewart is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
A defensive change for the Pirates.
Striding in to start the 9th, Starlin Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Popped high in the air. Gosselin is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A one-run game.